Welcome back, children. Good morning, Jai Hind. I welcome you into your English class. Children, we have been learning and reading about the story, a very famous story of Johanna Spyri, that is A Day on the Alm, right? I'm sure that you have completed the book exercises that we have done yesterday, right? So today we are going to do the notebook work, okay? Like the new words, word meaning, fill in the blanks, who said to whom, make sentence and then question answers, right? Though this particular chapter is not there in your syllabus, but yes, it's there in your annual exam. So simultaneously you have to complete the work also of the annual term, right, children? After completing this exercise or after completing this chapter, we are going to start the revision work, okay? Because we have got very less time left for the periodic test and unit test too, right? It is starting from 4th and your English exam is on 5th, I guess, right? So children, I'll be starting the revision also of this unit test too soon. And children, I'll be providing you the revision worksheets, right? And in the class, we will be solving some, and then I will give you as a homework also. I have already made a separate work chapter इन योर ई लर्निंग, ठीक है? आप अगर ई लर्निंग में जाएंगे तो आप देखेंगे कि एक सेपरेट चैप्टर ऑलरेडी है बाय द नेम ऑफ यूनिट टेस्ट टू रिविजन वर्कशीट. क्या है? यूनिट टेस्ट टू, UT2 रिविजन वर्कशीट्स के नाम से आप चैप्टर देखेंगे. तो उसमें जो भी मैं रिविजन वर्क कराऊंगी या आपको रिविजन के लिए कोई मैंने होमवर्क दिया रहेगा आपके यूनिट टेस्ट 2 से रिलेटेड, तो सारे वर्कशीट्स आपको उस पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर में मिलेंगे. ओके, यू कैन गेट ऑल द डॉक्यूमेंट्स फ्रॉम देयर, राइट? So today first let's start the work. Let us complete this and then we will start the revision also in our next class. So are you all ready with your notebooks? Come on, just be ready. मेरे साथ जल्दी जल्दी सारे बच्चे साथ साथ में करेंगे, okay? कोई भी ऐसा नहीं कहेगा मैम आई anyway the documents are available so I will do it later on. No, right now you complete the work and later on whatever time is there left you have to start preparation for your unit test too, okay? Do not waste time. Right now take out your notebook and start writing the work, okay? So let us first start writing. So what we are going to do, first we are going to write down the fill the index page, okay? And what we are going to write there, so first write down the serial number, then write down the number of the lesson, that is lesson number 7, and the name of the lesson, that is a day on the arm, a day on the arm, and then the date, okay? This is what you are supposed to fill in the index. And then now open the A notebook, okay? The index also you are going to fill it in the A notebook because this is the part from the literature book. So we are going to do the work in our literature notebook, that is A notebook, okay? Now please open a fresh page and there please write down the date and homework. Yes, you heard it right. I said homework, not classwork, okay? Write down date at the top end corner, okay? Left hand corner, and at the center top, you are going to write down the homework, HW. Just not the homework, but just put a heading HW, okay? And now you must be thinking, what is the homework? Well, the homework is that you are supposed to draw a picture related to this chapter, okay? So, well, see, some pictures are already given here in the book. I'll just show you. Just a second. Already like some pictures are there. You can draw this picture or you may want to draw, if you want to draw this picture, even you can draw this. और if you have your own imagination, आप अपनी इमेजिनेशन से कुछ अच्छा सा पिक्चर बनाना चाहते हैं हाइडी का सॉरी, तो आप वो भी बना सकते हैं। मैं आपको कुछ इमेजिनेटिव पिक्चर भी दिखाती हूँ, ठीक है। लेट मी जस्ट शो यू। सो व्हाट पिक्चर यू कैन ड्रॉ हियर, आई विल जस्ट शो एन एग्जांपल। सी, this even you can draw, this is the picture of Heidi, okay. When she went to the slope, there she was playing and she was enjoying. So this is the picture. Even you can draw this picture if you find it easy, and if you find if you like this, okay. You can see the watercolors are used for this picture, okay. Or I'll just show you one more picture. You can draw this picture too, okay. This is the even another picture you can see of Heidi, where she is playing with little Swam and little bear, right? The two goats, right? The small baby goats, right? So this is colored by the crayons, I guess. These are crayon colors. So any of these two, anyone you can draw if you find it easy, or if you want to draw some other picture related to this story, you are free to draw it, okay. ये तो मैंने सिर्फ आपको एक एग्जाम्पल दिखाने के लिए दिया है, ठीक है। Now next page, you are going to first write down the date and class work, okay. Now it's a class work, okay. So चलो जल्दी से लिखो फटाफट, एकदम fast. Everybody is going to write with me, okay, without wasting time. And then you, in the first line, you are going to write down the name of the lesson, right? Lesson number 7, a day on the arm. So just write it down. Lesson number 7, a day on the arm. And then in the second line, from the margin, outside the margin, first you are going to write down exercise number A, and then you are going to write down the subheading, that is new words or hard words, right? So one by one we are going to write down the new words, but then you know that new words we write two times, right? We draw a line from the middle of the page, and somewhere like virtually we divide it into two parts, so that we can write the new words two times, one time here and the other time on the other side, okay. So first we are going to draw a line like this. Use the scale and any pencil color which you feel whichever is your favorite color, so you can use that color to draw the line from the center of the page, and this will help you to divide the page into two equal halves, right? Now one by one we are going to write down the new words that we have learned from in this story. So let us start doing it. The first word is MOUNTAIN, that is mountain, right? MOUNTAIN. Write it on the both the side. You don't need to number it once again, ठीक है। आपने अगर एक तरफ मार्जिन के बाहर नंबरिंग किया है, so you don't have to number it again, okay. You can just write down the words. Don't number it again on this side. Just one side outside the margin, just write down the numbers, okay. So first word is mountain. And what is the meaning of mountain? Everybody knows? Yes, I guess everybody knows it. Mountain means pahad, right? Now, the second word is WHISTLE, whistle. Here you can see whistle, right? We are not saying whistle, right? Here T is silent. It is pronounced as whistle. Whistle means CT, right? Whistling or whistle, that is like watchmen's, they particularly when they are guarding the place, or the goat herds, the sheep herd, or the cow herd, they also use whistle to blow the whistle and to catch attention of the animals, or to catch attention of people around us. So for that reason we use the whistle, right? It's an instrument, and even people even whistle it from their mouth and using these fingers, right? So spelling of whistle is WHISTLE, whistle. Third is REM, remember, REMEMBER, remember. Remember means something to learn, yaad rakhna, right? Like I remember that I have to go to market today. मुझे याद आया कि मुझे आज market जाना है, right? Number 4, dressed, DRESSED, dressed. What is the meaning of dressed? The dress means cloth that you wear. Dressed means pehenna. Dressed up your doll, like girls, they dress up their dolls, right? So dressing up, where here in the story, when Peter came and he just blew the whistle loudly, then what did Heidi do? Heidi immediately just got up, ran, and she just said that yes, I want to go along with you to for the pasturing. And then immediately she dressed up and then she got ready, right? So, number 5, quickly. Quickly. Quickly means बहुत तेजी से, very quickly. Something that we do it very fast is called quickly. Quick as a wing. Right? Now, number 6, cottage. 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 Cottage means a kind of kacha house, not a permanent house, which is made up of straws, husk, mud, and bamboo sticks. So that is called as cottage. Generally, where we can see cottage, we can see cottage in the remote areas and village areas, right? They are not a permanent house. Why? Because they can't last for very long time, right? They are made up of natural dried things, right? That is why it is called as cottage, right? Okay, now number 7 is pasture. Number 7 is pasture. Spelling of pasture, Pasture. Pasture. So what is the meaning of pasture? Pasture means a land where people take their goat, sheep, cow to for grazing the grass, right? So that is called as pasture. Now, number 8 is nodded. Nodded. Nodded means hilana, sir hilana, right? Nodding the head. When if somebody asks you challa hai, so when sometimes we nod our head, yes, or we say no. So that is called nodding. Okay. Number 9, eagerly. 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 Right? Eagerly means बहुत उत्सुकता से, something very, we are doing something with our willingness, right? That is called eagerly. Number 10, immediately. 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 What is the meaning of immediately? Doing something right now, just at this particular moment itself, right? Turant. Now, let's write some more words. Now, after if the words doesn't get adjusted in one page, beta, you can write it in the next page. So, number 11 is company. 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 Company here doesn't mean an organization. देखो, company generally होता है एक organization. But here in the story, the word company refers to the meaning that is साथ, right? Like I like your company. मुझे आपके साथ रहना अच्छा लगता है, आपका साथ मुझे अच्छा लगता है. So the company, the other meaning of company is साथ, right? I love your company. जैसे आपके best friend जो आपके होते हैं, you have your best friend, so you love their company, isn't so? आपको उनके साथ रहना अच्छा लगता है कि नहीं, आपके best friend के साथ. So that is called as company, right? Now number 12, scrubbed. 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 So this is scrubbed is the second form of the word that is scrub. Scrub means ghisna, and scrubbed means घिसा था. Second form, scrubbed, right? Whenever some place is dirty or we need to clean it, so what do? We scrub that part, right? To clean it. Now number 13 is wrapper. WRAPPED. Sorry, wrapped, not rapper, wrapped. 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 Again, this word is the second form of wrap. Wrap means fold करना, right? And wrapped means fold किया था. Like grandfather ने lunch के लिए कुछ wrap करके दिया था ना, खाना दिया था ना पीटर के बैग में. So that is called as wrapping, means folding. Like if you have to give a gift to someone, what do? You wrap it in a gift cover, right? आप gift paper में उसको wrap करके देते हैं कि नहीं? So that is called as wrapping. right? Now number 14 is apron, apron, apron. Well, apron is a kind of a special kind of cloth, right? एक अलग तरह से एक कपड़ा होता है बेटा, जिससे हम जनरली आप देखेंगे कि शेफ्स यूज करते हैं या किचन में आपकी मॉम यूज करती है while cooking or while doing some stuff. We when we feel that the cloth that we are wearing will get dirty, we apply an apron so that the cloth that we are wearing, it doesn't get dirty. That's why we put an apron in front of the cloth, right, in front of our dress, right? So that is an apron. Now number 15 is hollow, HOLLOW. Hollow means a place where an empty place, khali jagah, khula jagah, khali jagah, right? Now number 16 is snowy, SNOWY, snowy. So you all know the meaning of snow, barf, and when we say that it's a snowy place, right, मतलब ये बर्फीली जगह है, right, snowy. So generally you see when you go up in the mountains, right, they are generally during the winters, they are so snowy places. Always, anytime there can be a snowfall, right? Now number 17 is carefully, CAREFULLY, carefully means ध्यान से, carefully do this work, right? हम कहते हैं ना. Now number 18 is evening, EVENING, evening means शाम. Number 19 leaping, LEAPING, leaping means झुकना, right? Number 20 gobbled, GOBBLED, gobbled means when we are eating, when we are very hungry. So that time what we do, when the food is there in front of us, we just put it in the mouth as much as we can, and even without chewing properly, we just put it inside the stomach, right? Because we want to eat more and more that time, because out of hunger we do so. So that is called as gobbling, when we put lot of food inside our mouth and we want to eat it very quickly. So that is called as gobbling, right? Now after writing down these 20 new words, now in the next page we are going to write down the word meaning. So exercise number B is word meaning. So the first word is eagerly. What is the first word? Eagerly. Eagerly means with a lot of interest, something which when we do with lot of interest, that is called as eagerly. Like I was eagerly waiting for you all, right? हम बोलते हैं ना, हम किसी का जब अगर इंतजार कर रहे होते हैं तो what do we say? We are eagerly waiting for you all, right? So number 2 is scrubbed, SCRUBBED. And what is the meaning? Rubbed hard to make it clean. I just told you कि हम किसी चीज को अगर dirty है तो clean करने के लिए उसे जब हम rub करते हैं, so that process is called as scrubbing, right? Now number 3rd is hollow, HOLLOW. And what is the meaning of hollow? An empty space, khali jagah, right? And hollow space, khali jagah, khali room, hollow room, or hollow cylinder हम कहते हैं ना. So that is an empty space is called as hollow. Now number 4 is pasture, PASTURE, pasture. So pasture, the meaning of pasture is land covered with grass where cattle graze, right? Land जहाँ पे एक ऐसा लैंड जहाँ ग्रास से भरा हुआ हो और वहाँ पे अलग अलग तरह के कैटल ग्रेज कर सकते हैं. अब कैटल का मीनिंग क्या होगा? कैटल मीन्स like all the domestic animals, the herbivores animals, they who are dependent on grass. Like who all eats grass? Like horse, cow, buffalo, goat, sheep, right? So these are some of the domestic animals. they graze grass, जो कि घास खाते हैं, right? तो उन्हें हम cattle कहते हैं, right? Now next one, number 5, gobbled up. Gobbled up means ate up quickly, जल्दी से खा लेने को कहते हैं gobbled up. Now number 6 is drooping, DROOPING, drooping. So drooping means bend and hanging down, bending and hanging down, right? कोई चीज झुक जाना किसी वजन के वजह से या बुरझाने की वजह से जो झुक जाने को कहते हैं drooping. राइट। लाइक आप जब फ्लावर्स को प्लक कर लेते हैं तो कुछ समय के बाद क्या होता है, पेड़ से अगर वो हम निकाल लेते हैं तो कुछ समय के बाद देखेंगे जो फ्लावर बहुत खिला हुआ था वो ड्रूप करने लगता है, मुरझाने लगता है. सो दैट प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड एज ड्रूपिंग, राइट. नाउ number 7 is company. Here the word company means the people with whom one is spending time. हम जिसके साथ समय स्पेंड करते हैं, उस पर जिसके साथ हमें स्पेंड करना अच्छा लगता है उसके साथ उसको हम कहते हैं कंपनी, राइट. नाउ after word meaning we are going to write down the fill in the blanks. Number C. So number 1, the dash is a mountain in the Swiss Alps. बताओ कौन सा माउंटेन था स्विस एल्प्स में, स्विट्जरलैंड में? Alm. Yes, you are right. ALM. Now the second word is Heidi dressed quickly and ran out of the. Heidi जल्दी से ड्रेस करके और कहाँ भागी? To the out of the cottage. Cottage से बाहर निकल कर भागी ना, जल्दी जाने के लिए. Now third is the two children sat down on the slope and looked at the snowy peaks. Yes, so the two children, when they went up on the slope, they sat there and then they were looking at the peaks which of the mountain that was covered with snow, right. Now fourth one is Peter stood up and started to dash out loudly. So what did he do out loudly? He whistled out loudly. Yes, he started to whistle out loudly. Now number 5, Dash drank 2 bowls of milk and had a little of bread. So who drank 2 bowls of milk and had a little of bread? Heidi. Yes, Heidi. Heidi. So these are the fill in the blanks that you are supposed to do. Okay. Now after completing you must draw a line. Now next one we are going to do who said to whom. So wash yourself before you go. Who said this? This was said by grandfather. And to whom he said this? To Heidi. Number 2, here come and eat. Who said this? Peter said this to Heidi. Number 3, I have had enough. You may eat the rest. Who said it? Heidi said to Peter. And fourth, oh grandfather, it was wonderful. Who said this? Heidi said this to grandfather, right? So these are 4 who said to whom that you are going to do in this page, okay? And now we are going to do make sentences, okay? So exercise E is make sentence and the first word is pasture. So I just told you the meaning of pasture. Pasture means the land where the cattle are brought for grazing, right? So can you make a sentence with pasture? Like see, I have framed a sentence. The farmer laid the big field up for the pasture. Farmer ने मैदान को छोड़ दिया pasturing के लिए, right? Or what else you can make? Like आप बताइए pasture से. Every morning the cow herd brings the cows for pasture, right? Now the second one is overjoyed. 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 So make a sentence with overjoyed. Overjoyed means बहुत ज़्यादा खुश होना. Overjoyed means बहुत ज़्यादा खुश होना. So make a sentence with overjoyed. He was overjoyed to see his mother again. वो बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हो गया अपनी माँ को वापस देखकर, right? और I was overjoyed to see my friend after a long time. Or we will be overjoyed when we will return back to the school, right? Now third is wrapped. WRAPPED. Wrapped means fold karna, है ना? So make a sentence with wrapped. I wrapped the bandage on my wound carefully. मैंने बैंडेज को केयरफुली रैप किया मेरे चोट में. वुंड का मीनिंग चोट. चोट में केयरफुली आई रैप्ड इट. So make a sentence. I wrapped the gift I wrapped the box with the gift wrapper for my friend's birthday, right? or I wrapped the lunch box. My mother wraps my lunch box in a nice cover or something of that sort, right? Now let's make one more sentence with a one more new word, that is whistle. WHISTLE, whistle. Whistle means I told you CT. So the watchman blew his whistle to guard at night. वॉचमैन जोर से उसने विसल किया गार्ड करने के लिए रात में. और हम क्या बना सकते हैं? द ड्राइवर विसल लाउडली टू clean the road. Okay, even that you can say anything, any sentence you can make with the word whistle, using the word whistle. Okay, now the fifth one, apron. APRON, apron. So apron से sentence बनाओ. My mother wears the apron while cooking food. मेरी mother apron पहनती है खाना बनाने के समय. और my mother has a beautiful apron, right? और the chef or the saloon stylers, they wear apron while doing their work, right? So this is how you can use the word apron in a sentence. Okay, so now see these are already I have made, but now after doing this beta I will give you one as a homework. So the same words will be there. Now with these words, all these words, you are going to make a sentence on your own. जैसे आप स्कूल में अभी तक क्लास में करते आए हैं ना, एक क्लास में मैम कराती हैं आपको और एक होमवर्क देती हैं. आप घर से खुद से उसी से उन्हीं वर्ड से सेंटेंस बनाते हैं. So now this time also you are going to try this out, and you can you can send your work to me in the WhatsApp group if you want to. Okay, so I can check that whether you have written it correct, the sentences are correct or not. Okay, now let's write the last exercise, that is question answer. Okay, so first we are going to write down exercise number F, put a heading, answer the following questions. And what the first question is, what noises did Heidi hear early in the morning? So what noises did Heidi hear early in the morning? क्या उसने सुना था सुबह आवाज? The answer is early in the morning, Heidi heard loud whistle made by Peter, the goat herd, and her grandfather's deep voice. So she heard two voices, one after another. That is early in the morning she heard a loud whistle that was blown by Peter. Who was Peter? Peter was the goat herd, right? Peter the goat herd. And even her grandfather's deep voice. Grandfather called her loudly. Isn't so? Heidi, you want to go, right? So the two things that she heard in the morning, that was Peter's whistle and her father's deep voice. Now let's write the second question. So the second question is, what did grandfather advise Heidi to do before she went out? And the second question is, why? ग्रैंडफादर ने क्या एडवाइस किया हाइडी को, क्या नसीहत, क्या सलाह दी जाने से पहले, घर से बाहर निकलने से पहले, और क्यों ऐसा बोला हाइडी को? So the answer is, grandfather advised Heidi to wash herself before going out or the sun would laugh at her dirty appearance. है ना? ग्रैंडफादर ने हाइडी को एडवाइस दिया कि हाइडी को अपना फेस हैंड्स वॉश अच्छे से लेना चाहिए बिफोर गोइंग आउट, बाहर निकलने से पहले. अदरवाइज सन उसको देखकर हंसेगा जोर से और सन क्या कहेगा, ओ सच ऑन डर्टी गर्ल इज शी, है ना? So that the son should not laugh at her dirty appearance. So grandfather advised Heidi to take a wash before she leaves for the day for the pasturing of the animals, right? So now let's write the third question. What is the third question? What did Heidi do on the way to the pasture? हाइडी ने क्या किया वाइल्ड पास्चर के लिए जाने के लिए, एनिमल्स को, कैटल को ले जाने के लिए ड्यूरिंग द पास्चर, उसने रास्ते में क्या किया? So the answer is, on the way to the pasture, Heidi picked flowers until she had a big bunch which she wrapped in her apron. So pasture के दौरान हाइडी ने बहुत सारे फ्लावर्स को प्लक किया था. डू यू रिमेम्बर? प्लक किया था ना, ब्लू एंड येलो फ्लावर्स, until she had a bunch of it. एक पूरा गुच्छा नहीं बन गया था. And then she wrapped it in her apron that she was wearing, right? So now let's know the fourth question. The fourth question is, why was Peter happy that day? Peter उस दिन बहुत खुश क्यों था? The answer to this question is, Peter was happy that day because he had Heidi's company and the food that grandfather had packed for her. So Peter के खुश होने का दो कारण था. There were two reasons that made Peter happy that day. The first thing was, it was Heidi's company. Heidi का साथ उसको मिला था, एक फ्रेंड मिला था जो कि उसके साथ पास्चर के लिए आया था. अदरवाइज तो पीटर को हर रोज वही काम करना पड़ता था, जाना होता था, है ना. उसका कोई फ्रेंड भी नहीं था. बट आज हाइडी भी उसके साथ आई थी तो उसको भी अच्छा लग रहा था. ही वॉज ऑल्सो फीलिंग सो नाइस टू हैव हाइडीज कंपनी. एंड द सेकेंड रीजन वॉज दैट grandfather had packed the food for Heidi's lunch, that is cheese and then cake and bread, right? So as because Peter was poor and he couldn't afford so much of food, having full stomach food. So when Heidi ate a little amount of food and left everything for Peter to eat, Peter got so happy to get all the food, right? So that made his day. So that's why Peter was so happy to have the delicious food that was packed by her Heidi's grandfather, and even Heidi's company also made him happy, right? Now, fifth question, and this is the last question, children, that we are going to write down. The fifth question is, what happened to the flowers that Heidi brought to give her grandfather? Heidi ने अपने grandfather को देने के लिए जो flowers लाए थे, उसका क्या हुआ? What happened to them? So the answer to this is, the flowers that Heidi brought for her grandfather were all drooping by the end of the day. So Heidi ने जो grandfather के लिए flowers देने के लिए लाया था, which she has collected while during the pasture, it all were drooping by the end of the day. जैसे शाम हो रही थी तो वो सारी flowers मुरझा रहे थे. It were all drooping, right? So somewhere she got sad to see that, and then she said that, oh, these flowers, what happened to them? So then grandfather told Heidi, maybe they'll be happy if they remain there on the earth, as because you have plucked them, so they are unhappy and that's why they are drooping. So this made Heidi understand that yes, the right place for the flowers are at its plant, right? उनको अपने पेड़ पर अर्थ पर ही होना चाहिए, ना कि ऐसे एप्रॉन में, right? So then she promised that she will never ever pluck flowers, right? I'm sure that you all remember this story, right? So children, well, we have completed all the exercises now. You are supposed to write it down in your notebook, and then in the next class we are going to do comprehension and composition from our already comprehension and composition, I guess Neelu ma'am has done it, right? So in moral science some chapters are left. We are going to do it in the next class, and we will be starting the revision also from the next class. So we are going to meet again in our next class. Till then, take care. Have a great day ahead, children. Bye everyone.